mixed and axial flow pump. The specific speed. We have seen from the previous section that the modern centrifugal pump is a formidable device, able to deliver very high heads and reasonable flow rates with excellent efficiency. It can match many system requirements, but basically the centrifugal pump is a high head, low flow machine. Head and low flow machine, whereas there are many applications requiring low head and high discharge. Many applications other needs the low head and high discharge. To see that the centrifugal design is not convenient for such systems, there are an example. Consider the example for we want to use a centrifugal pump from the family of the figure shown here. Consider this picture. Consider an example for more description. Example, we want to use a centrifugal pump from the family of this picture to deliver 100,000 gallons per minute of water of 60 degrees Fahrenheit with a head of 25 feet. We should be A, the size, the pump size and speed. Brake horsepower. Efficiency. This example we should use the equation of the the equations related to the non-dimensional parameters, especially for the equations which are, for example, C, Q star, constants, the best efficiency point, eta maximum, CH star, and CH star. Considering this relation, we can write for H star and $25 feet. There is the best efficiency as assumption. We know the CH star and also the relation for the head of the pump as non-dimensional number of CH. Q star also have a related non-dimensional number. To convert to the full Q 1 second, which can be equal to CQ star as a non-dimensional number and D3. One type of non-dimensional number, which is the capacity coefficient for the pump. So we have two unknowns, N and T. We can calculate T equals to on second. This is the turn on second, shaft angular velocity. The solution to this example is mathematically correct, but result is a in a gross stick pump and impeller diameter more than 12 feet. And rotating very slowly. One can visualize oxen walking in a circle, turning the shaft. Other dynamic pump design provide low head and high discharge. For example, there is a type of 38. So we have low speed and big diameter. Is not suitable for a centrifugal pump. Other dynamic pump design provide low head and high discharge. For low head and high discharge. For example, there is a type of 38-inch as shown in this picture, also this diagram, and 710 revolution minute pump with the same input parameter as this diagram, we will deliver 25 feet head, deliver 100,000 gallon per minute. Flow rate card for the previous example. This is done by allowing the flow path to move the impeller with an axial flow component and less centrifugal component with axial and less centrifugal component. The passage can be opened up to the increased flow rate with very little size increase, but the drop is radial outlet velocity decreases the head produced. These are the mixed flow, part radial and part axial. We have maybe mixed flow, part axial and part radial. And axial flow propellant type families of dynamic pump. Some main design are sketched in the next picture, which introduce an interesting new design parameters, the specific speed of N or N prime S. The next section, top section, is the specific speed. Will be described in next video part.